Okay, disclaimer before we start. This is for a buddy of mine to help him with the game. It's just some basic tips and points to help out. So, where we're going to start is where that list is, right here. Okay. So, we're going to start off with the bivouac that we're in. So, through the bivouacs, just like Maria's store, I mean, you can buy things, do everything you need to do here. So, here's your garage. We'll go through really quick. Any vehicles you have will be in here that you can pick to go out with. So every time it comes out, it'll have that helicopter. If I wanted one of the vehicles, trucks, they're here. One of the motorcycles, they're there. If you want to shop, okay, so this is your, if you have skill credits, you can buy these weapons. You can buy equipment like gloves, helmets, boots, whatever you need. Looking at your skill level, if you want to get your gear level up. There's, if you want to spend a lot of skill credits, buy different vehicles that would you go in your garage so you can grab them later. Certain things you can buy, like slingshot drones, grenades, syringes and stuff in here. So that's basically all your shopping. You can go through and figure that out. Hitting the right button up top will go to blueprints. You can buy these blueprints for these weapons if these are weapons you want. If you have blueprints, they'll be everyone following. So these would be your assault rifles if you have them. It costs you 800 skull credits to make it. So you see where my pointer is here? The 20 and 26. So it will make a weapon between 20 and 26. At this point. So as you get higher in your gear level, those numbers will switch to different numbers. Again, with the submachine gun and sniper rifles and stuff like that. Whoops. Sorry, go back to shop. And then hit the right button over to sell. If you have any items like weapons or gear, you can sell them. And that's the prices they give you right here. Those are your prices that you will get for it if you sell it. So, here you would craft items, which I've not gone in, if you want to craft them. You don't really need to craft them if you want to buy them. You can just buy the weapons. Tactics. Tactics are where you can pick what you want to be, your class. So you can be a Panther. Right now we are using Pathfinder. Okay. Next to it's your preparations. Preparations will help you with certain things in the game. So this will give you injury resistance of 40%, fatigue resistance 80. I use the experience points, and that way there it'll help get your experience points up. It gives you a little bit extra on those. Okay, so that's basically everything in the bivouacs. Now the bivouacs are all over the map, which I'll show you right now. So you will find them on your map. So here's Erewhon. This is where your main base is. So every time that little circle with the upside down V in it, like right here, see right here, those are bivouacs. So you could go from, like if you're somewhere, you just go across the map to hitting those. There's a shortcut key. Can't do it while you are in here. So to get out of here, you hit here in the bottom right corner. And that would get you out. Okay, now that we're out, if we were to go to one of these bivouacs, you see now where it says hit A to fast travel. That will allow you to fast travel to that area of the map, as long as you have them. So, while we're doing this, I want to go to the area of the map that has a lot of question marks. Don't want that one. This one will do. So to show you a shortcut to get rid of those question marks, to help find them, instead of going to each one on the map, it'd take too long. So what you do is you deploy your drone. So take your drone up. You can see you got your 4 bars, 3, 2. I usually take up as high as I can get it. So as soon as I get to the 1 bar flashing red, now you see the question mark right here? You go on it, and it turns into that. So every time you see a question mark, you go around and hit them all. Now, if you hit the D-pad to the right, or sorry, to the left, that'll zoom in. And you'll find that when you zoom in, more question marks will pop up. It's a great example, okay? So more question marks will pop up even after you get them. And then if you zoom in again, a lot more will come up. So you want to try to hit all these question marks, because that'll unlock bivouacs and points of interest and stuff like that. So there I've unlocked a bivouac. So, you know, this unlocks the map. Now what this does is when I go on the map, so this is an unlocked one. So that tells you what is there. So you don't have to guess at the question mark what's at the question mark. This will tell you what exactly is at these things. Okay, so that's a gear. It's going to be a hat. This one here is going to be a pair of pants. So that's what each one will tell you. And also when you hit bases and stuff like that, it'll tell you what's at that base. So what I want to show you next is going to be for your missions. Okay, so you have your stories. You have episode 3, episode 2, and episode 1. Doing these in order makes the story make more sense, because the way they have it, you're going to jump around because you're just going to hit these things around the map. So how to tell the difference when you're doing your missions on the map is just by, you see in the right-hand corner where it says main missions and objectives, hit Y. So you hit Y. Now this little number, if you see the little number 3, that says it says episode 3. So try to avoid doing that, but see your episode 1, work on those ones. So you do your 1, do your 2, do your 3. The blueprints, well, if you put those up, they'll tell you where they're at. You just go find them, and you have to go in that base and get them. Okay. Now, you'll see these green missions are faction missions. Those are extra points. You could do these missions, and there should be usually 6 in each one. So doing these ones here, these will raise your score up a lot quicker. The ones with the skulls, little skulls with the knives in them, they will they'll give you a better gear score, better gear through them. You get like one really good gear thing through it. Okay, that'll get you through the map. Let's go into the team here. Let me turn them off. So you're going to find that if you go over to the lobby, this is where, like, if you and I were playing, you would see my character up next to yours. So when you're in here, if you want to bring teammates with you, you just hit here to where it says the Ghost Recon Breakpoint teammates. You can hit this. If you don't want them, just come up here and hit that for no teammates. Down below this is right here. You can customize each of the teammates. Hitting the right button goes through each teammate. So you can change them to female, whatever you want to change them to. Change their hair, change their look, change everything. Okay. Down here is your teammate progression. So as you do things during the game, it'll that'll add up. These will give you some extra points here. Like they give you extra little items as you do these things here if you want to try them. So this is going to give you a little patch. This will give you a patch too, it looks like. Pretty much a lot of patches. This one here is going to give you a hood. Another patch. This will give you a certain gun, blueprint for a gun. This will give you a helmet. So there's some pretty neat stuff in here too. Okay. As you can see, I did a couple of them when I botched my video yesterday. So we're going to go back to this here. So this is how you know how to get through your map. It tells you everything there is here. These are your faction missions. Now, right here, these are going to be another story mode. And when you click on these and you activate them, you come in here to this here and you hit activate it, and it'll bring in the world parameters for that. So they're different types of games. We'll talk about that in person later. This is your conquest mode, which is going to be, it'll load up its own parameters and everything too, so you won't have a say in how anything works in it. Okay? So just as long as you stay in here, start doing your missions through here. You know how to go through your weapons. You know how to upgrade them. Right now I'm stuck here because I don't have the skill points to unlock the next one, because we just started a new game. I don't think I even upgrade. So this, you'd upgrade by, you know, going through here, clicking these here, and then you get up to MK2 would be your best upgrades. Okay, your gear level, you want to try to get, it takes your average gear skill, like your gear level, so you want to try to keep that up. So again, going through the shops is a good way to get it. While you're doing things, let me see if I have something close here. Where am I at? Where am I? Right here. No, we don't want to hit that. Alright, we'll hit this here. So, let me see where the helicopter is. Must be a helicopter. Where is it? Oh, so I have to go to the bivouac. That's why. All right. So while I'm here, I just want to change my look a little bit. Customize. Oh, those stupid gloves. Alright. So as soon as you go in and get back out, it'll automatically put your vehicle out there that you selected. Which my backs, I thought I was already in there. So my vehicle's going to be over this way here. We're getting to doing behemoths some other time. You don't have to wait for them to get on. Okay, and you hear that sound? That's basically telling you there's going to be a cache close by. Tactical loot. Alright. So we got a ghillie hood. Now we are going a little bit out of our league on this one. That red truck that's right there, before I even go, I'm going to go hit that thing instead. That's the convoys. You stop the convoys, they usually give you something pretty good.
Hey, we got company.
Tactical cache near.
So we're going to go grab that thing. You don't have to wait for these guys to jump on, they'll automatically pop up.
Fuck! Watch incoming rocket!
So once you get rid of everybody, oh,
Incoming sniper fire! Sniper's about to fire on us! Combat drone's active.
Keep the firepower going,
all right.
Fixer.
Kind of wait for that to die out before you go up to it. Just go up to the side, take what it has to give you. So this one here gave me a gun and 6,000 skill credits.
Got a snap boss gun, he's gonna let one rip, boss!
Alright, we're going to get out of here
Down!
because
The sniper's about to fire!
let's find a place a little bit easier than that one. Alright, probably not much easier, but we'll go with that one. But while we're here, I might as well teach you how to parachute. Not an easy place to go, but we'll try it. So, you get up high enough. This is more than high enough, but just hit X. Your guy's gonna jump. No, pulling back, forward. I'm not that good at parachuting, so
Pull your shit, we're too low.
nah, we're not. We're perfect. So that's how you parachute. If you want to do this here, just hold the A button when you're running across here. So I want to get some can you use a drone? Now you see on the map where it shows red spots. The red spots tell you that there's going to be a guy in that area. So there's one there. Wherever that chest is, so there should be another guy around here. There he is right there. The circles right there, that's a civilian. The arrows tell you this. So the one with the little shield on top of it, that's a heavy. He's going to be a hard guy. You have to shoot him in the head. So always try to get... That eye is for information, so there's going to be information in that area. You're going to grab that. So you want to get as many as you can.
Wake up. Hostiles in the area.
For the sake of the video, I'm not going to go grabbing every one of them, but... So this is one way to find people. The other way is to... If you can zoom in on people... See if I can actually find a couple people walking here. Be cool if I did, but I don't think I'm going to. So if I want to parachute off this, I would just hold A for a second. And that was, there it goes. And that's how you parachute off that. Okay, so I like to start at the top. So you see where it says sync shot underneath my scope? So I hit A button.
Getting in position.
And that's going to move my teammates to go take care of them. Okay.
Got the sniper.
So they'll get into position to get them most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. So this heavy down here,
Let me get a clean
I'll take him out with this. Now, if you want to use your sync drones, you have to be within, I think, 199 meters. So you'd zoom in, right? And then you'd use the left button up top to set that off. So, you'll see that you have the circles around these guys up here. See the circle B, circle A.
hostile identified.
Those are the
Over there.
those are the what your team has. The one with the number over it, the square 1 right here, that is your drone. So when you do when you fire at something, or even just fire the gun, you don't have to actually shoot anything. But I will shoot this guy right here. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. So I'm going to walk around here and see if I can get this guy over here. You know what? Actually, I'll send a drone to get him. And a drone to get him. So, all I'm going to do now is just, I'll pull my trigger, and everybody that's tagged
Firing on hostile. Kill
will
them.
die.
Solid work.
Now, I alerted everybody because I just hit people that were wide open. I don't have a breaching tool. So. Okay, I'm seeing from somewhere.
Okay,
Oh,
the
right over
bad
there.
guy. Over there. Moving in on hostile. Hostile identified. Over there.
Maneuvering to the target.
Okay, as long as you know where that arrow is,
Raj.
you can get your team up. So you have to wait for them to charge up. So if you're covered,
All set. Hostile down, Ghost Lead.
I have eyes
Well
on the
done.
camp commander.
Got a hostile position there. Damn! Respect! Hostile! There! Activating the combat drone.
The drone will give us an extra edge.
who's sucking? This guy.
Located a bad guy. Over there.
HVT's on the move.
Bad guy over there. Hostile spotted. There! Roger that. Moving now. Eyes on a hostile.
So use your teammate as much as much as you possibly can.
Set to take out the target.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's that shot coming from?
That guy spotted. Killed him.
Nomad, drone's out of juice.
Could have used it right about now.
Smoked him.
Oh, my Lord, my Jesus.
Eyes on hostile.
So I made a mess out of this. So anyways, yeah, now you understand how to do the sync drone. Try to be as stealthy as possible so you don't have everybody running after you.
Got a hostile.
Hostile identified. Over there.
So that's pretty much most of the stuff I want to show you. And obviously, you know, on the map, there's your information. There's your chest. You know how to differentiate from that. Now you see the flashing, like the flashing green thing on the map in the corner. You got two red triangles right over here. So let's see, there's one right here. What that is that's just telling you like where you've killed somebody. Well, he's underground, so I don't have to worry about him. Where you've killed somebody, there's a weapon. Like, just take your time and don't worry. Like, don't panic when people are shooting at you, because
Just back to heavy.
you have time. It's gonna hit you. You might get a little injured, but
He's down.
that's a big jump. Probably shouldn't have did that.
Enemy down. Whew, nice.
Okay, so we're gonna walk up to that. See where I'm walking straight? There's a green symbol there. See if I can find it. I don't know where it is. So right here. That's just going to be a weapon or a gear or something. So this, in this case, a pair of pants. So if I push down on my D-pad, it'll automatically put them on. So where it's at 25 and then have that little green up arrow, that just says it's a stronger than what I have. So it's a little bit better than what I have.
Auto turret. Smoke 'em, boys. Smoke 'em.
Keep it tight. They think they're safe.
Got a hostile position there.
You having trouble seeing? If you're using the Pathfinder, you get the luxury of having this vision here. Makes it a little bit easier to see in dark corners and stuff like that. Okay, that little symbol tells you that's where the collectible is, right there. And then we're going to go back out. Let's go this way here. And come down here. And then there's a chest right here. It shows you on the map. Okay. So a pair of gloves. They're +1. You don't have to put them on if they're that close, but you can. Don't be afraid to try different weapons too. Like I know a lot of people get comfortable with, hey, this works for me. This is what I like.
Drones ready for action.
More firepower.
Oh. So on these, that little red dot there,
Negative contact.
that red dot is what's going to kill it quick. There's a little tiny red dot there. If you go after that, it's going to go nail it pretty quick. Okay, there's some skill credits around here somewhere. It's gonna. They're underground. Should be a door around here somewhere.
What are you
doing here?
Hey, no, please.
What are you doing here? So again, there's a collectible right there. Now, when they did that last update, you'll sometimes see that they have collectibles, but you can't find them. That's because they're to the they're gonna be for the new expansion.
Drone's
The
apertures. We lost him.
Man, we could have used it.
Concord. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. But that's what you'll see. Some of them you're not gonna be able to get to. So again, you'll see information there. That's going to be like what you're going to find, informational missions and stuff like that. So yeah, like just little simple tricks to get you through. Like nothing advanced. Come on here and grab the chest. Here and down these stairs. Ow, let's jump over. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at a couple of these information things. We're gonna see if we can find them. Hopefully one's on one of the guys, but I don't know.
If we have time, we should rest and recharge.
Okay. So your information you can get two ways. One of them is by this way. You'll see them just sitting around. The other way is by sometimes you'll have to shoot somebody. So if you see one of the enemies with what do you call it? Like with the information symbol around or dot around them, don't kill them because you're gonna have to get up to them when you clear everybody else out and you kill everybody else. Then you can go up to them and you can get the information from them. You'll have to capture them.
What are you doing?
Who the hell are you?
So this mission had been a bad example because everything's just laying in the open. Okay. So I think that's pretty much everything I want to go through. So these are your command wheels too. You can add on to those if you want. So when you have your team, I guess I should have showed you this before, but so two things I want to show you. So when you have your, you hit your right button, it brings up your wheel so you can get on to highlight whatever you want to use. So if you're with your teammates, you can hit the Y button while you're holding the right button, and it brings up a new thing. So you can do this here. Now, as long as you know what they mean, so the fire means cleared hot, hold your position, regroup, and go to. You can use the D-pad, and it'll tell you the same thing.